Hello students, this is Ritvik Dubey, your computer teacher. In today's video class, we will discuss about chapter 3, charts in Excel. So this will be the introduction class of third chapter, that is charts in Excel. In this video class, I will try to explain what a chart means. Okay, what is the meaning of a chart? And then what are the parts or components of a chart? And what is the meaning or functionality of each component? Okay, let's start. Chart. A chart is a pictorial representation of data. Okay, in MS Excel, what do? We insert some data, we insert some numerical data as well as textual data also. For example, if I'm inserting the name of a student, so what kind of data is name? What kind of data is address? They are textual data, text data. But if I'm inserting any number, either integer or decimal point, then it is a numeric data. So to represent the data pictorially, graphically, we need a chart. Okay, so what is chart? A chart is a pictorial representation of a data or diagrammatic representation of data, or you can say graphical representation of data. है ना? अगर हमारे पास एक्सेल शीट में डेटाज हैं टेबुलर फॉर्मेट में, रोज एंड कॉलम्स के फॉर्मेट में, और हम उन डेटाज को अगर ग्राफिकली रिप्रेजेंट करना चाहते हैं तो फिर हम लोगों को चार्ट यूज करना पड़ेगा. सो व्हाट इज द definition of chart? A chart is a pictorial representation of data. Now, what does it do? It helps us to compare and analyze data and observe patterns and trends in it. For example, if I have the report card of a student, I have entered all the data of a student's report card in Excel sheet. Okay. Now, if I have to compare the result of that student with other students, then it will be easy for me if I compare them through charts. Okay. So charts help us to compare and analyze data patterns. Okay. Analyze data and observe the patterns and trends in it. For example, the price of petrol. If I have used Excel sheet to enter the price of petrol every year, now I can compare the values of petrol or price of petrol every year graphically. It will be more easier to me. Yes or no? So it helps us to chart, helps us to compare and analyze and observe patterns and trends in it. है ना? वैल्यूज बढ़ा या वैल्यूज कम हुआ, है ना? पेट्रोल का प्राइस इस साल बढ़ा या इस साल घटा, या एक स्टूडेंट का रिजल्ट इंप्रूव हुआ या फिर डिग्रेड हुआ, नीचे गया. ये सारा चीज हम लोग अगर कंपेयर करना चाहते हैं तो हमारे लिए इजी हो जाता है अगर हम लोग चार्ट यूज करते हैं तो. अ चार्ट कैन बी टू डायमेंशनल, data plotted on xy coordinates, and a chart can also be three-dimensional, data plotted on xyz coordinates. Okay, now let me show it to you. What is the meaning of coordinates? Okay, see, now listen. If see, this is the x-axis. The x-axis is the horizontal axis. X-axis is the horizontal axis. This axis will be called as x-axis. This axis will be called as x-axis. X-axis, okay, and this axis will be called as y-axis. This axis will be called as y-axis. Okay, this axis will be called as y-axis. Clear? Now suppose if I have 5 subjects. Suppose if the first subject is physics, the second subject is chemistry, the third subject is biology. Okay, the third subject is biology, and the fourth subject is, suppose, computer. Okay, and then let's take geography. Okay, let us take geography. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subjects. Now suppose if I will write here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Suppose the full mark is 80. So let me write the values in y-axis: 10, 20, 30, okay, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, then 60, okay, 70, then 80. Okay, now suppose this is the graph of result of, suppose a student called Ritvik. Okay, Ritvik Dubey, result analysis. RA means result analysis. Ritvik Dubey's result analysis. Okay, now suppose if I have secured 60 in physics, so just see, where is that 60, where is that 60, where is that 60, this one is the 60. Okay, clear? So I will draw a line like this. Now suppose if I have secured 50 in chemistry, you can see 50. Okay, this is 60. Now suppose in biology I have secured complete mark, 80 out of 80 suppose. See? Clear? In computer also I have secured, suppose 80. In geography I have secured, suppose 30 or 40. Okay, 40, suppose 40. Now you say me, in which subject or in which subjects I have secured the maximum thing. कौन से सब्जेक्ट में मैंने ज्यादा रखा है, ग्राफ को देख करके बताओ. देख करके ही पता चल रहा है कि ऋत्विक सर ने बायोलॉजी और कंप्यूटर में ज्यादा रखा है. अब ग्राफ को देख करके बताओ कि सबसे कम ऋत्विक सर ने किस में रखा है. देख करके पता चल रहा है कि ज्योग्राफी में ऋत्विक सर ने सबसे कम रखा है. कितना रखा है, अगर कोई पूछेगा ज्योग्राफी में कितना रखा है, तो आप सीधा कंपेयर कर दोगे, ज्योग्राफी में ऋत्विक सर ने 40 रखा है. बायोलॉजी और कंप्यूटर में हाईएस्ट रखा है, कितना रखा है, 80 रखा है, क्योंकि उसको जब मैच कर रहे हैं वाई एक्सिस में तो 80 वैल्यू आ रहा है. ठीक है, क्लियर ना? सो व्हाट इज चार्ट? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज चार्ट. व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज चार्ट. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज चार्ट. ओके, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज चार्ट. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज chart. So pictorial representation of data. Okay, pictorial representation of data. Chart is the medium by which we can represent our data pictorially or graphically. Clear? Okay. So a chart can be two-dimensional, where I have used the XY coordinates, and a chart can also be three-dimensional. What is the difference between two-dimensional and three-dimensional? You might be knowing rectangle is a two-dimensional figure, okay, which is drawn on a plane. But cuboid is a three-dimensional figure. In three-dimensional figure, we have three axes. Okay, we have three axes. Okay, we have three axes. See, if I talk about two-dimensional, so this is x-axis and this is y-axis. If I talk about three-dimension, this is 2D. Okay, this is called as 2D. So what type of figure is a rectangle? Rectangle is a two-dimensional figure. Rectangle is a two-dimensional figure. Why? Because on a plane we can draw it. But what about three-dimensional figure? Suppose if I have to draw a cuboid. Suppose if I have to draw a cuboid. Now you can see this is the x-axis. Okay, this axis is the x-axis. Okay, this axis is the x-axis. Clear? This axis is the y-axis. This axis is called as the y-axis. And this axis is called as the z-axis. This axis is called as the z-axis. Okay, so this is x, x dash, this is y, y dash, and this is your what? Z and Z dash. The opposite side is Z dash. समझ में आया ना? तो 2 डायमेंशनल और 3 डायमेंशनल के बीच में क्या डिफरेंस है? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज 3D. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज 3D. 3 डायमेंशनल. D stands for dimension. Okay, D stands for dimensional. Dimension. DIMENSIONAL. So in 2 dimensional we have length and breadth, and in 3 dimensional we have length, we have breadth, and we have height. We have height. Is this clear? So I don't want to take you to mathematics. Okay, let us be in computer only. So a chart can be 2 dimensional. Okay, where data are plotted on XY coordinates, and a chart can also be 3 dimensional. That is, data can be plotted on XYZ coordinates. Okay, now you might be thinking that we will draw chart in MS Excel. No, we will not draw. MS Excel will automatically draw it for us. Okay, we just have to insert the data in the form of rows and columns. Yes or no? Okay. Now listen. Advantages of charts. Okay, let us discuss about advantages of charts. First, charts are more attractive than simple presentation of data. Charts are more attractive than simple presentation of data. अगर डेटास को मैं आप लोगों को टेबुलर फॉर्मेट में दिखाऊंगा और ग्राफिकल फॉर्मेट में दिखाऊंगा तो ज्यादा समझने में और ज्यादा अट्रैक्टिव कौन दिखाई देगा? ज्यादा समझने में आसान और ज्यादा अट्रैक्टिव कौन दिखाई देगा? ग्राफ दिखाई देगा, ना कि टेबुलर फॉर्मेट डेटा. ठीक है. Charts are easy to compare and understand as they present data in a compact manner. So first advantage is more attractive, and the second advantage is what? Charts are easy to compare and understand. Easily हम लोग compare कर सकते हैं दो लोगों के डेटास को और समझ भी सकते हैं. ठीक है, as they present data in a compact manner. ठीक है. अच्छा, components of a chart. Components means parts of a chart. Data series. It refers to the data entries from which a chart is derived. Okay, now let me show you how to bring a chart in MS Excel. Let me open this file. Okay, let me create a new sheet. Okay, now let me increase the font size to 28. Let me right click over any column and select column width, and let me make it 20. Okay. Now fine. Suppose here I will write, okay, let me do one more thing. Let me make it Times New Roman, a standard font type. Okay. Now for everyone, Times New Roman, TIMES, Times New Roman. Clear? Now here I will write roll number of the student. Okay, the roll number of the student. Here I will write name of the student. Name of the student. Okay. Now let me double click over it. Okay. Now here let me write the subject PHYSICS, physics. Okay. Then CHEMI, chem. Okay, chem. Then biology. Then computer. Okay. And suppose English. Now let me select from here to here and double click over the right boundary of H. Automatically it will adjust. Now roll number, okay, let me select middle alignment also. Yes. Now when I will write 1, it will come in between. Clear? So roll number 1, 2 and 3. Suppose, and then fill series. So roll number 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now suppose the name of the first student is RITWIK, Ritvik Dubey. Okay. The name of the second student is Raj Kumar Das. And number 3 is Saswati Mohapatra. Okay. Saswati Mohapatra. Okay. Let me make these 3 names left aligned. Okay. Now it's good. Now suppose Ritvik Dubey has secured, and the total mark is out of 100. Anyway, suppose I've secured 90 in physics and 85 in chemistry and 95 in biology, 100 in computer and 82 in English. Okay, Rajkumar Das has secured 100 in physics. Okay, 75 in chemistry, 98 in biology. In computer, he has secured 100, and in English, he has secured 95. Now, Saraswati Mahapatra, suppose she has secured 55 and 65, 45, 32, and suppose English she has secured 97. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will select from here to here, select here, more borders. Okay, let me give some border. Yes, now it is looking good. Now, what I will do, I will give the heading also, insert. Let me just select all these cells and merge and center. Let me select merge and center. Let me choose the color, suppose yellow. Yes. Now let me make it 36. 36 will be fine. Suppose sent, make it bold. Now, yes, sent Mary's school, Barbil, Barbil. Okay. Standard 8 result sheet. Okay, standard 8 result sheet. Now let me drag it. Yes, now it is looking fine. Yes or no? Okay. Now, if I have to bring the graph, or you can say chart, what I will do, I will select from this, because the heading will be what? Roll number, name of the student, physics, chemistry, biology. Okay, select this, or roll number is not needed. Suppose from name and this physics, chemistry, computer. Okay, select this. First of all, you will have to select. Okay, don't select the complete thing. Select from name of the student, Ritvik, Raj, Saraswati, and all these marks. Okay, of 5 subjects. Now go to insert tab. After home tab, you will find insert tab. You will find this charts group. Okay, see, this is the column chart. If I will click on this 2D column, you can see this is the graph. I can resize the graph also. See, to the right, you will find, if you will take the pointer to the right, okay, a double side arrow mark will come. You can just increase the width, and when you will take the pointer to the top, okay, top border, a double side arrow mark will come. Just you can drag it like this. So this is the chart. Okay, this is the chart. Clear? Now let me reduce the size a bit. Yes. Now you can see in physics, see, in the x-axis, the name of the subjects came. So here the heading was physics, chemistry, biology, computer, English. Okay, so this axis, x-axis is also called as category axis, and y-axis is also called as value axis. Okay, now you can see here, okay, you can see here, you can see the blue color stands for Ritvik Dubey. Okay, the red color stands for Rajkumar Das, and the green color stands for Saraswati Mahapatra. Saraswati Mahapatra. Yes or no? Okay, clear. Now you can see in physics, who is the topper? In physics, the topper. If blue color belongs to Ritvik Dubey, red color belongs to Rajkumar Das, and green color belongs to Saraswati Mahapatra, then you tell me in physics, who is the topper? Rajkumar Das is the topper. In chemistry, who is the topper? Ritvik Dubey is the topper. In biology, who is the topper? Again, Rajkumar Das is the topper. In computer, who is the topper? Ritvik Dubey and Rajkumar Das, both are the topper. In English, who is the topper? In English, Saraswati Mahapatra is the topper. Now this blue color, okay, this is called as legend. This is called as legend. I will discuss, don't worry. So this is how we bring the chart. Okay, this is how we bring the chart. Now we will discuss. Okay, now we will discuss. Okay. See, now components of a chart, data series. It refers to the data entries from which a chart is derived. Okay, it refers to the data entries from which a chart is derived. For example, here the data series is this one. These are the data series. Okay, name of the student, marks in physics, chemistry marks, biology marks, computer marks, English marks. All these are data series. All these are data series. Okay. Now, a chart can have one or more than one data series. Okay. You can see in physics, how many data series are there? 3. Why? Because 3 students are there. So a chart can have more than one data series. Clear? Okay. Then x-axis. X-axis means the horizontal axis of the chart. It is also known as the category axis. So in the category axis, we have physics, chemistry, biology, computer, English. So this heading will definitely come in x-axis, and the marks, the values will come in the y-axis. Okay, clear? Okay, then y-axis, it is the vertical axis of a chart. Vertical axis मतलब ऊपर से नीचे वाला axis है ना, y-axis. It is also known as value axis. Why it is known as value axis? क्योंकि देखो y-axis में क्या है, 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 वैल्यूज आते हैं. ठीक है, तो x एक्सिस को कैटेगरी एक्सिस कहा जाता है, y एक्सिस को वैल्यू एक्सिस कहा जाता है. Okay, it is also known as the value axis. The value of each data point is plotted on this axis. ठीक है, तो अगर आप ध्यान से देखोगे तो दिखाई दे रहा है फिजिक्स में राजकुमार दास कितना सिक्योर किया, 100. देखो 100 लिखा है, 100 आया समझ में. और फिजिक्स में ऋत्विक कितना सिक्योर किया है, 80 और 100 के बीच में, 90 के आसपास, 90. ठीक है, 91, 92 में भी आसपास. ठीक है, तो ग्राफ से क्या है, हम लोगों को इजीली पता चल जा रहा है, इजीली हम लोग कंपेयर कर ले रहे हैं. ओके. Chart title, it is usually placed at the top of a chart, which helps the user to understand what a chart represents. Okay. Is there any title here? In this case, we don't have any title because we haven't selected this title. Okay. Now what I will do, I will delete this and select the complete thing, and select the complete thing, insert. Now I will use this chart. Now is it coming? Now the title is coming. Now also the title is not coming. Okay. Anyway, I will show in the next class how to bring the title. Okay, how to bring the title. Okay, don't worry. Yes. See, so chart title we will discuss in the other class. See, chart area, it refers to all the objects of the chart. It refers to all the objects of the chart. All the objects means what? Everything over the chart. Okay, this complete area is called as the chart area. This complete area is called as the chart area. Okay. Then plot area. What is the meaning of plot area? It is the rectangular area bounded by the two axes where the chart is plotted. The x-axis and y-axis define the two sides of a rectangular plot. You can see x-axis and y-axis. Okay, where the data are pictorially plotted. This area is called as what? Plot area. This area is called as plot area. Okay. Then legend. Legend means it identifies each data series. Okay, a unique color or pattern is assigned to each data series to make it easier to distinguish between them visually. For example, in this case, blue color belongs to Ritwik. Here at the right side, you can see this is called as legend. Okay, this is called as legend. Let me show you. Just yes, this one. This is called as legend. Okay, this is called as legend. Legend. You can see to Ritwik Dubey, blue color is assigned. Okay, to Rajkumar Das, red color is assigned. To Saswati Mahapatro, green color is assigned. Is this clear? Clear, na? Okay. Yes. Then grid lines, they are the lines that run from each category on the x-axis and from each value on the y-axis across the plot area. They are the lines that run from each category on the x-axis and from each value on the y-axis. Now this one, these lines. Can you see these lines? Okay, these lines are called as the grid lines. Okay, these lines are called as the grid lines. You can see these lines. See, 100. So these are horizontal lines. These are horizontal lines. Clear, na? This is called as grid lines. Okay, these are called as grid lines. Clear? Okay. Okay. Okay, so today what we have discussed? We have discussed about charts in Excel, just the introduction. Okay, what is the definition of chart? What is the use of chart, advantages of chart, and components of a chart? Okay, in the other video class, I will tell you about the chart title. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. Bye-bye.